What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Lace Up channel. I wanted to take a moment to show you 5 ways that you can improve your customer support and increase your customer retention to maximize the amount of profit over the lifetime of a customer relationship. Let's get right into it. So point number 1 is don't charge the customer for your mistakes, errors, and bugs. What I see in a lot of our competition is that they are basically charging the customer for spending hours with the customer. The problem is that the hours that they're spending are due to the bugs that their systems have created for the customer. Now, the issue with this is that the customer shouldn't have to pay for something that you've created for them. This is a problem that your company brought on, so the customer is not responsible for paying you for your time. You are responsible for paying the bug with your time. So that's point number 1. Don't charge the customer for your errors, bugs, mistakes. Never ever charge the customer. Point number 2, always follow up with the customer even if you don't have a response. So in our industry, in a lot of scenarios, you're waiting for development to finish something. You're waiting for project management to see what's going on. You're waiting for bug testing to find the bug. And in many scenarios, you can't solve the issue right away. What you have to do is, instead of hiding from the customers, you have to tell the customer exactly where you're at regarding what status the bug is at. So for instance, if you have an issue and you haven't solved it yet, what you want to do is call the customer at the end of the day and tell them, look, I haven't solved your issue yet, but we're working on it. I'm going to call you tomorrow to give you a status update. Now, when tomorrow rolls around and you still haven't found a solution, you still want to call the customer and tell them, look, I still haven't gotten the issue resolved, but the quality control team is on top of it. They've been testing it for 10 hours or 5 hours or whatever the number may be, and we are going to find the issue. So you want to do this every single day until the issue is resolved. That way the customer knows that you're on top of the issue. So on point number 3 is, perhaps the most important thing is, please remember that you're a human being. What does that mean? This means that you're going to forget, as issues come in as a support specialist, you're going to forget to document everything. You're going to forget sometimes a particular issue that happened to a particular customer. And more importantly, you're going to forget to follow up. Okay? The most important thing is that if you forget and the customer has to call you back for an issue that they've already reported to you, the most important thing is to own up to it. Apologize. Escalate the issue to the very top of your priority list to get it solved for the customer. We're not perfect. We're human beings. Okay? You have to take that issue that you forgot about and all of a sudden has to become the top priority of your company in order to pay back the customer, to repay the customer for the delay that you've provided to them and their company. So again, point number 3, you're going to forget things. Take full accountability for forgetting and solve the issue for the customer right away. So point number 4, and perhaps one of the most important points, is always put yourself in the customer's shoes. What does that mean? If you're having a problem with the customer and you've caused a bug, let's say for instance, you've duplicated a bunch of data for the customer. Now, what does that entail? You have to realize that duplicating data entails that they have to put a full-time employee to fix that duplicated data, okay? That's gonna cost them time, money. That employee could have been doing other things, so the opportunity cost of it is huge. So what you wanna do is put yourself in the customer's shoe, okay? And try to understand how much this issue that you caused them is costing them. The reason why you want to do this is because you want to convey how big of an issue it is to your development team and your quality control team. In order to convey this issue, you have to be able to equate the problem to time, money, and resources, okay? And in many instances, if I were the customer and some of the issues that my customers have had, I would leave Lace Up. Straight up. You have to convey the seriousness of the issue. In my experience, if we have an issue so serious, I put myself in the customer's shoe, and if I think that the customer could leave because the issue is substantial enough, I go out to the development room, or I'll go out to the quality control room or the support room to tell the team that this is the top priority of the company. Okay. So point number 4 is always put yourself in the customer's shoes. So point number 5, even though it's not possible because sometimes you're relying on other people, is you want to solve the issue as fast as possible. So what does this mean? If a phone call comes in with an issue you can solve right now, what you want to do is jump on top of the issue and get it done, get it off your list as soon as possible. Don't procrastinate. The more issues you solve fast, the better reputation your company has for giving excellent customer support. So again, what you want to do in point number 5, solve the issue as fast as possible. We have issues that we're able to solve within a minute. We have other issues we solve within 5 minutes. The golden rule that I tell our support team is the goal is to have any critical issue resolved within 1 hour. And if we can do that, we're winning at support. So again, point number 5, solve issues as fast as possible. So those are 5 real easy ways to improve your support team, increase customer retention, and have a much more profitable relationship with your customers over the years. So for more videos, please subscribe to our channel. I'm going to keep making these videos for you guys. If you have any questions, please hit me in the comments. I'll respond to you and I'll help you and I'll point you in the right direction. I look forward to seeing you next video. Take care.